Lovely to see you. Today is Friday Night Type Night, aka Vintage Typewriter ASMR with Erica Taylor at TreasuredLetter. I don't have much of a voice. This is the most voice I've had in 3 days. So today is going to be a true ASMR because I will be being quiet and I'm never quiet. So hopefully you enjoy. I have this beautiful handmade paper today that I will be using. Hey. How are you? Lovely to see you. Hi. Today's ASMR. It'll be a lot of typing and not a lot of talking. For reasons. Lovely to see you. I don't know what happened, but this is my merch. No, I'm sick. I didn't go out today. I didn't do anything for the last 2.5 days. But I'm looking forward to it as soon as I feel better. This is handmade paper. It's very, very thin, and that is necessary to fit in the typewriter. So, this over a little bit. Hi, welcome. Friday, April 4th, 2025. Thank you. I know this is the quietest stream we'll ever have. You know me. I love to talk. But if I talk too much, then the stream will be very short. But I do have water, and I had a lot of tea today, and a lot of cough drops and lollipops. So we're doing great. Hopefully this can stay on the table. I don't know if the water can stay because the typewriter moves everything, but we'll find out. So, hello. Typewriting ASMR. Welcome. This typewriter is from 1949, and I typed that I missed you thoroughly, which I have. And I put on some like meditative rain music. Today's our first time doing like real ASMR because I'm genuinely whispering. But I'll be better soon. I know it. Thank you. So this is my typewriter. Hold on. It's easier to just do that from this angle. That's the inside. I don't know if I can show you very well, but that's the inside. And it's heavier than it looks, but not crazy. So, I'll write you some poetry and say hello. And if you would like your own poetry, it's TreasuredLetter.com. I would absolutely love it if you checked it out. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because we're trying to get to 3,000. We're really close, I think. Let me check. I might be delusional. No, we're at 2912. We're close. Thank you. Gracias. I'm Erica Taylor. I own TreasuredLetter, and I type things for people. and I'm trying to work up the courage to type in public, but we'll get there. But I do write my own poetry, type it out, seal it with wax, and send it to you. So if you would like one, that one's my favorite. And that one tends to be your favorite. Or this one. That's my favorite. Anyway, there's like hundreds. Okay, so yes. Welcome. I've been working on trying to learn Italian, but it's really difficult for me because I learned Japanese, so I can say like "Watashi no namae wa Erika desu," "Hajime mashite," which is my name is Erica. It's nice to meet you. Or like "Ciao, mi chiamo Erica," which is my name is Erica. I don't know. It's nice to meet you in Italian yet, but I do know how to say "Tu parli inglese," which means "Do you speak English?" Because I'm nervous. Texas was amazing. I just lost my voice for a little bit. Hello, snowman. I have, these are wax seals, like the envelope I showed you. And I have hundreds of them. But these are seasonal. I'll do my best not to cough or sound too bad on this stream. But where is it? I have this. That made me think of you. Anyway, so we're gonna type some things. This is my merch because if you look really closely, it says Treasured Letter under the tree. I tried to make it hidden so that it wouldn't bother anybody. But it says growth takes time. So I'm gonna write that and you can hear what it sounds like. Thank you. It's wonderful to have a crush. That's amazing. Thanks, Vincent. Love y'all. How do you spell phenomenon? Working on it. Hello. I'll play doctor. Those are the like amazing masks. The like long masks. Hi, Joanne. Bunny, I can't type too fast because she's an old gal and it skips. But basically, I was just telling the story of Treasured Letter. So underneath growth takes time, which is just that. I just wrote, Treasured Letter started in 2020 on June 6th. Initially, it was an Etsy shop filled with hopes and dreams. Later, it became a phenomenon, which is to say that I'm very lucky indeed. I missed y'all so much, and I'm so happy to be back. If you're new here, my name's Erica, and I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and all the streams are at 10:30 at night, except for Mondays at 1 in the afternoon. Friday night is our ASMR type night. The other nights we make stickers out of wax. For example, this is a jellyfish. It's pretty random, but I've got a lot of random ones here. So, they're stickers made out of sealing wax. Anyway, tonight is, I don't know anything about football, my friend. Although I used to play it when I was young. I don't really remember it anymore. I'm so sorry. Although I don't know anything about Ronaldo, and I do know, like I've heard of Messi, so I guess maybe that's the answer, but I don't know. I was okay on war, and then I got home and I streamed and everything was great, and then I woke up and then I had a sore throat and I was like, man. So I'm in my own delusional world where I think that I just have allergies for days. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, thank you. How old am I? I am, hold on, let me like that because that's kind. Thank you. I am like around 672, give or take. I kind of stopped counting, but I live that elf life, so what are you gonna do? I hope that answers that. Thank you so much, Martin. That was very kind. So, wait, so I was, yeah, 72. No, Jody, I haven't done anything. I've just been melting into the couch. So I'm going to be doing that Monday, and I am very excited. Because whatever it is, I will match it, probably times 2 or 3. So it started out as I started 2020, and I told y'all my real age then, and it was my 665th birthday. So then after that, but then I'm not very good at math, so I hope that helps. I'm all better. Thank you for asking. I'm going to make some typewriter stuff so that you can enjoy it. This is from 1949. It's a Royal Arrow. And I'm losing my voice. Don't worry though, it'll be back. It's good, it's meditative. That's amazing, Chicago. Muted. Well, my name is Erica. It's nice to meet you. That's American Sign Language. Yeah, I'm sick. But I'm okay. I'm sure by tomorrow I'll be perfect. So, where were we? I'm going to type you a story. Although I need to stop telling you what it is because I'll try not to. Okay. Hold on. What day did I leave? Let me look at the date so I can get the date right. Sunday night was March 3rd. Without thinking, I just pushed a button where the comma is on a regular keyboard. But luckily, I didn't push it hard enough for it to do anything because it's not a real keyboard like that. You have to push the shift and the number 8 to get like a parentheses and a comma and all of that. So, I gotta be careful. Dan is doing well, luckily. Monkey, I'm glad you're feeling better. I've been putting, I know I missed you. Okay, it was so good, man. Okay. Typed the wrong word. I'm trying to tell you a story, but I can't tell you till after. And I put available, but I meant to put arrival. So we're just gonna backspace and pretend. Close enough. Sure, I'm gonna go for it though. Enthusiastic. Is it L-Y-A? Thanks, Mel. it doesn't get to the end. I'm sorry. Today I'm writing you a story, which I will then read to you, but I don't have a voice. So today is a real ASMR day. Thank you for being here. Is our rain working? I put on rain so that it's very ASMR. Okay. Tomorrow is Saturday and I'll be on TikTok. Although it's easier to do ASMR when you have no voice than it is to talk. So we'll see how it goes. And then I'll be back on YouTube on Sunday. I'm happy to say that we can still be on TikTok, so that's exciting. Love y'all. It was so good. Thank you. I'll tell you a story right this instant from it. Just read my mind. This treasure letter merch. If anybody would like any, absolutely make my day. And then this is from Urban Outfitters, I think. It's a dress, like it's a whole dress. It's pretty though, huh? Anyway, what? Oh yeah, I'm writing a story. I hope that you like it. You can't hear it yet, because if I tell you as I go, it's not gonna work out. Plus, I promised ASMR, and today's the first day I'm delivering, so cheers to that. Okay. here's your story. I hope that you like it. Also, I spaced out for a minute, so sometimes the letters are cut off a little bit there. Gotta be careful not to do that. But here's the story. Y'all asked me how Texas was. This is my answer. Though, now that I have to read out loud, I am a little embarrassed because this is like my inner monologue. Anyway, this is pretty paper, and this is what it would look like if you ordered a poem from me. Of course, it might be really long or really short, I don't know, but the point is, it would be a poem from me. So here we go. Wait, let me drink water so I don't die. Okay, y'all asked how Texas was, which is where I just got back from. And here's my answer. On March 30th, I had a lovely date. I couldn't wait to tell you about it. We went to a fancy restaurant in Austin, Texas. I made reservations over the phone, which scared me, but I prevailed. Upon arrival, there was a man sitting outside with a typewriter. I immediately ran up to him and asked if he wants to be friends. He was understandably confused. He told me he writes poetry. I said, me too. And I was very enthusiastic. He asked if I wanted a poem, and I stared at him. No one's written me a poem, I confided. I always write the poems. And I'm saying this out loud to him, staring at him, and he's looking at me like, do you want me to write you a poem? And I'm just staring, because at this point, mentally, my brain has left the building. I am gone. I'm so excited that I'm just staring. Anyway, no one's written me a poem, I confided. Dan chimed in after some silence like an angel and said yes. I had mentally left the building, so to speak. This poet with the great shoes, he had like pointy, nice shoes. Like suit shoes. I don't know what you call that, but they were nice. This lovely poet with the great shoes wrote me a poem. I put it in my purse without crying. A success in my eyes. Dan and I went to the restaurant, and they sat us outside in like this fence-screened area right in front of the poet. We couldn't see him, but as we ate, all I saw were twinkly lights, Dan's face, and the sound of a typewriter. At a long, empty table with just us two, it was perfection, and so was the fancy food. The end. That's how Texas was. I can't think of something I would like more. Also, that poet who I asked to be my very best friend, the first words out of my mouth, told me that he has a collection of typewriters. And I was like, me too. He was like, well, I write poetry. And I was like, me too. I was very excited. So maybe I'll make a friend. But that is how Texas went. I had the most perfect evening and the most delicious food. So it was really good. He doesn't have YouTube, but he said he has Instagram, so I have to try and add him on there. But it was very exciting. So that's my story. I hope you enjoy it. I'm afraid I won't be able to stream too late tonight, because if I do, I won't have a voice for the next 3 days, because that's what's been happening. But I missed y'all. And I hope that you enjoyed today's typewriter type night. I know it hasn't been very long, but as you can tell, it's getting worse. I should just keep whispering so that it's part of the ASMR, and then you won't know that I sound like a little frog. no, yeah. Don't worry. I record it. So right after this, it'll be posted. Actually, if y'all could just like put that on and leave it, we're up to 3,700 hours of watch time, and we're trying to get to 4,000. So we're getting there. Good times. I inquired about, I always dye my own hair, and I made a haircut next week at like a real place, and I inquired how much it would be to bleach my hair, and it starts at $300. So now I have to decide if I want to bleach my own hair again, or if I should just cut off all of the blonde, because I'm tired of it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments or whatever. But I see. Absolutely. Try it. I don't think it'll do it unless I get there myself. There you go. With love. Treasure letter. This, actually, more like probably this and then this. It's the size of the poems. Love you. Make it pink again. Awkward. Anyway, I'm gonna head out because my voice is pitiful, but I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. And I will be on TikTok tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be back on YouTube at 10:30 on Sunday night. I'll see you then, hopefully. Thank you for being here. Oh, and please check out TreasuredLetter.com.